am I? What am I doing?
You're an Ultra Doctor.
Ah! I'm not comfortable with being doctored there.
Tough.
What am I? I'm a tyrannic war veteran! Okay.
Okay.
I'm a scholar and a gentleman. I'm well
No.
known to my battle brothers for being such.
No, you're not.
It says so in the description.
Yeah, but that's not how we really.
Just like you've put some fluff on your CV to make you sound better.
What? No, it's literally there, like the fourth line from the top.
Ultramarines
Yeah,
would
but
never
I'm also
lie.
the Ultramarines, and I know that you're probably just fibbing.
What?
You've joined the Deathwatch, and no one knows who you are, so you've been making up shit about yourself. Like, once I fought a Hive Tyrant single-handedly. I'm at the back
Screw
like
you
that never
guys.
happened.
Honor the Codex.
Okay, so over 6 months ago, an Inquisitor called Calistrari arrived on a planet called Avalos, investigating rumours of a gene stealer infestation and several reported sightings of a space hulk in the system. After months of investigation, she discovered that gene stealers had indeed taken residence on Avalos, in the primary city, Lordsholm. Without the means to purge the infestation herself, and fearing the local authorities had already been compromised, she sent a coded astropathic message to the nearest Deathwatch fortress, issuing a formal request for aid to exterminate the gene stealer infestation. You are that kill team that has been sent, and you have been journeying to the Avalos system aboard a sword-class frigate Valiant. It was a long and uneventful journey. You are just about to exit the warp back into real space. You have only really had any contact with the captain, Captain Heltrim, who gave you updates on the vessel's progress and assurances that you would reach Avalos as quickly as you could manage. So, you are now on a spaceship. You are just about to leave the warp. Who are you all?
I have a question. Did you ever figure out what the small square is next to the number?
Yeah, that's, at least for some of them, that is your total strength bonus, I believe.
Jesus.
Like, taken in with, unnatural strength and stuff.
Okay. Good to know. I guess I'll get started then. I am Battle Brother Lucian, a tyrannic war veteran of the Ultramarines. Apparently I'm very studious and, you know, honor the Codex! Derp derp derp. Because Codex honoring is what we do.
He's painted blue and everything.
Ugh. I mean, yes, of course.
Well, I am Brother Vicarious, Devastator of the Ultramarine. Fought the Orcs in a couple of campaigns, and I like bullets. Lots of bullets.
Lady dead.
Yeah, I'm dead. I am Brother Elias, and I'm not sure what fucking I was part of the Dark Angels, and I had complete unquestioned loyalty to my chapter, and I killed heretics and destroyed heretical records, saying that Dark Angels did some weird shit. They were total fucking heresy. I don't even know what they said because there was so much heresy. I like killing stuff for the Emperor.
It's the best way to kill stuff.
Well, I am Brother Ulver. I am a very, 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 very angry,
Furry.
dark person. Very...
Hey, the correct term is Anthro.
Wow.
Is that the entirety of your character's depth? He's an angry wolf person.
Yeah.
That sounds about in line with the rest of us.
Okay, you're all very, very deep and complicated characters.
Yes,
We've established
deep
this.
complication. We're
My
contemplating our
fury-
duty to the Emperor.
My fury is so deep
And
people
then,
get lost in my fury because it's so deep.
You've also got brother Derpomedes, who is he banged his head a bit, so he's a bit unconscious at the minute. Poor Derpomedes.
Poor Derpomedes.
Nobody knows what type of Space Marine or what chapter he's from because his language skills aren't great. I think that's why they sent him to the Deathwatch.
And he's covered in like ash and shit.
Yeah,
piss.
all his paint got, scraped up his armor. So we can't tell.
He
who
looks like a
is.
Black Shield, but he's not, you don't think? But you don't know because he doesn't speak. Anyway, 2 hours ago, your vessel entered the Avalos system and began its journey towards the central planet. A scan of the system revealed only dust and silence. 47 minutes ago, your vessel came within Vox range of Avalos, and the captain attempted to send a message to the local Imperial authorities, but was met only with static and white noise. 18 minutes ago, the Valiant entered orbit above Avalos. Almost immediately, a swarm of Tyranid Kraken-class ships emerged from behind the world's primary moon, descending on the frigate and taking the crew by surprise. Even as the Valiant burned under a barrage of bioplasma and pyrospores, your kill team managed to reach a drop pod and prep for launch. In a final act of duty, Captain Helltream opened the hangar doors and freed your pod and fired it down towards the planet below. Moments later, the frigate's hull buckled and broke under the jaws of the Kraken. 6 minutes ago, your pod screamed down through Avalos's atmosphere, the brutal gravity as only your enhanced bodies are capable of withstanding it. Still kilometers above the surface of the world, your pod's rudimentary guidance locked on to a transponder in a brief burst of retro rockets engaged and changed your direction to follow it. Seconds later, you made planetfall, and with a deafening crack of thunder, your pod slammed into the ground, throwing dust and debris high into the air. Almost immediately, your harness is released, the doors fired open, you emerge from your pod, you appear to have landed and crashed through the roof of an Imperial chapel, and you are now stood in a pile of crushed pews, tiles, broken statue. The hole above you that your drop pod caused, you can see it is a dark, dark, rainy night. Water is pouring down onto your armoured forms, and through shattered doors you can see Lord's Home, an ancient and crumbling city soaked in rain and ablaze with uncontrolled fires, stretching off in all directions. Nearby, the crack of weapons fire and the thump of explosions announces a battle in progress.
You smell that? I smell fire.
I can't smell anything through my suit's filtration systems.
Yeah, I'm
that's
wearing
true.
my helmet, so I can't smell anything either.
I smell heresy.
Derpomedes is awake.
Derpomedes.
Glorious! Am I allowed to have a bolter?
What class are you? What does it say you've got?
I've got a bolt pistol at the moment.
No, you've got a bolt pistol.
Okay.
Who's the commander of this squad anyway?
Derpomedes?
Hold on. Rewind. You're falling through. You're still in a drop pod, and you're now having this crisis that you've realised we haven't picked a commander.
Yes. Who's gonna run this ship?
Fine.
Not that guy.
Not that guy. What are our choices? We've got the Salt Marine chapter. We've got Derpomedes. We've got the man who's obsessed with bullets. We've got the man who shanks people to heal them.
And we've got Wolfman.
Yeah, no. We don't count Wolfman. Shit.
Derpomedes does have the best name.
Derpomedes does have the best name.
I do have the best name.
But I think, as a member of the Ultramarines, with our strict adherence to the Codex Astartes, you or I would probably make one of the best leaders in this particular instance.
I completely agree. Because we know the Adeptus, the book thingy pretty well.
The book thing.
We are the
Yeah.
best Space Marines.
Codex book thingy.
Codex book thingy.
Codexy.
Give me 2 seconds, the cat's meowing.
I vote that Brother Stabby to heal us leads the way.
Stabby to heal sounds pretty good.
He can lead victoriously from the front.
Isn't he also like a veteran or something?
Yeah, exactly. You see,
Yeah.
he knows about how turns work.
I'm a
It's
tyrannic war
veteran.
veteran, yes. Of course, I know these things.
So you've been volunteered.
I've been
Lead
volunteered.
us to
Okay,
victory,
fantastic.
great captain.
Because you're the veteran.
Okay, well, Tyranids. Simple rule to shoot the big ones. They use a synaptic web to keep the smaller creatures in line. So if the planet's under invasion, our best bet's probably going to be to try and find the location of the creatures that lured them to this world and wipe them out. Who's the best tracker in the squad?
No idea.
Probably me, I would think.
Okay, I'll get to it. Lead the way.
Track. How do I track?
So
Hippo.
you're just gonna go straight on to trying to track things.
Actually, Hippo, while we're
Hello.
doing this, I'm assuming because we've got like the normal boxes and computers in our helmets, I want to try and access the security channels. Like, is there general radio frequencies? Are there people broadcasting help messages? Trying to get a feel for what's going on here.
Tapping into like local PDF frequencies. Pretty much all you can get is there is chaos. Rebel groups and cultists have risen up. The whole city is essentially now a war zone, with pockets of PDF troopers still holding out against massed hordes of cultists and opportunist looters.
Okay, can we tell if there are any PDF holdouts nearby?
Yep, you can. The clearest one is pretty much right outside the church.
Brothers, I believe there are some faithful servants of the Emperor just outside this building who need our aid.
Oh, so that's what the shooting was that we can still hear.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can hear the occasional Wilhelm scream.
To be fair, it's a war zone, so not that
I
unusual.
start stomping towards the door.
I came here to shoot heresy with a lot of bullets for the Emperor.
There's no heresy here. It's just Xenos.
Same thing.
Oh, Derpomedes.
Also, Hippo, in the background, I'd like to just put out I'm sure there must be some kind of encrypted code we can put out to try and see if the Inquisitor's still alive. I know it might not be answered right away, but I want to just get that looping in the background.
Yeah, you can certainly get that going.
Cool. Come, brothers. Let us aid these poor servants of the Emperor.
Clunk,
Who's got
clunk,
melee
clunk, clunk.
weapons?
I have
I-
melee.
I have a knife.
Okay, what are you? Mine? Are you assault marine, or what are you playing?
I'm a tactical marine.
Okay, you're ranged.
I got
Okay.
a knife and a bolt pistol.
You've all got knives and bolt pistols.
That's
Yeah.
standard.
Yeah,
Point
but
is, you're better in the back with your gun than you are with a pistol up front. Otherwise, give me your bolter, and then you go up front and I'll give you a chainsword.
I don't have a bolt. I only have a bolt pistol.
No, you should have a bolter as well.
Oh yeah.
Okay, tell you what, give me the bolter. I'll give you the chainsword. If you want to go into melee up front.
No, I thought. Sorry, I was just looking at the picture, but I like my bolter.
There are these things called stats in the character sheet as well as the equipment. You should look at that and not just the picture.
Okay, so ranged weapons up back. So gonna be Devastator, attack marine middle, assault marine up front to take point. I guess I'm gonna be up front as well. Trash, what class are you playing?
Devastator.
Okay, so you're gonna be in the back. So it's pretty much gonna be me and Lady up front.
Yay.
Okay, let's head out.
Okay.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
So as you
I kicked the door open.
there's no door.
Oh,
I kicked where
You-
the door would be open.
Yeah, you kick that air. You fuck it up. You send it flying off its air hinges. So as you walk out, you can see that there are probably several hundred PDF troopers holding a perimeter around the front of the church. It's off on one side, a burned out Chimera being used as heavy cover, and immediately across the square over here is a huge mob. A huge mob of what looks to be your generic Imperial citizens. Some of them, most of them, screaming angrily. They've all got guns. They're all firing wildly and ineffectually. They've not been trained like the PDF has, but the PDF are being pushed in. They are vastly outnumbered. And up the front of the PDF lines, you can see a captain attempting to tell his troops to fire at the targets of opportunity. At the front of the cultist lines, you can see a beast of a man. He is not quite as tall as a Space Marine, but he is very muscly. He is a big man. He has a big sword. He is walking up and down the lines. He appears to be screaming challenges towards the PDF lines.
Sorry, what is your character called again, Matt?
Brother Vicarious.
Vicarious and Derpomedes, eh?
Yep.
And Lady, you're Illyria. What did you say your name was?
Elias.
Elias. Alrighty. I already forgot what your name was, character. Matt. Vicarious.
Brother Vicarious.
Brother Vicarious! And Brother Derpomedes, lay down fire into the oncoming cultist. Brother Ilias, I need you to take down the burled, muscle-bound brute in front. And then, Matt, Trine, what's your character called?
Mine is Ulver.
Ulval, suppressing fire with the bolter in front.
Roger that.
We shall feel our wrath.
I just shout to the PDF because they might not have noticed us yet.
Well, I was going to say that you should vox them so long while we move into position.
Stand firm, faithful servants of the Emperor. The Emperor's angels are here to help. And then I'm just going to start hosing down that group of cultists.
Alright, before you start doing that, everybody needs to roll out initiatives.
The system?
I don't like initiative.
Well, tough.
What dice we using in that?
D10.
The same one you've always used.
Wow.
Wait.
What?
10.
Whoops, I had 2 selected there. Let's try that again without having both selected at the same time. 5 plus, what is it, agility, eh?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, mine is 8.
9.
14.
Wait, how do you read your agility again?
It's
It's
the first
number.
It's the number in the block.
Okay. Okay, good.
Same as Dark Heresy.
Fucking crappy. I only rolled like
12.
2 plus 3, so it's 5.
Okay, who's first?
I am. I've got 14. Actually rolled a 10. Does that matter? I don't think it matters.
It's just the best.
No, yeah, it's just the best.
My bloodlust.
Then it's Lady at 12.
9. Then
Then it's
8.
Griffey, and then it's myself, and then it's Iron.
Mm-hmm.
What'd you get, Matt?
I also got 8.
Lilileti. La 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 la.
Le.
Well,
Wee.
PDF, man.
Yeah, they didn't do too good.
Considering they are the best, they are the second best an entire planet can give, and that's bad.
Okay, Trash. What do?
I unleash destruction on the unholy Xenos.
And Xenos.
These
Okay.
aren't Xenos.
And your actions are?
I shoot my big gun at all the bad people. That's pretty
Oh, okay, I believe you have a heavy bolter, so that's a full auto shot. So that's, for some reason, plus 20 to your ballistic skill.
You get a bonus for shooting at a mob? I don't know.
Yes, yes you do
You
for
do.
damage.
Sorry?
You do get a small bonus, yeah, it's plus 10, I think.
So it's
Uh,
30 in total.
Yeah, and then for damage with unrelated devastation, you get 1 extra point of damage for every magnitude of the horde.
Okay.
We're going to shoot at the horde.
All right.
Well,
roll,
then
roll your
first,
shit then.
first roll to see if you can hit the horde. Trashy rolls a 99. Oh, so
Nope.
close. So close.
Right. How many hits is that then?
Let's see here. With a plus 30 to ballistic skill, that's a 78. So I have 5 degrees of success. So I think that's what, 5 hits?
Yep. So roll your 5 damages.
Don't forget, because your gun's tearing, you roll 3 dice, drop the lowest one.
Nah, it's 2.
Right. 2. D6
No,
is
no,
for-
it's 1d10. It's 2d10 is the damage, but you get to roll a third dice and pick the 2 highest ones.
Ew.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Good. That's 3 for the first hit.
Okay.
Eight for the second hit. Oh boy, 19 for the third hit.
Isn't that Righteous Fury?
You roll a
Yep,
10 on
roll
that.
a 10 on
Yeah. So roll that 10 again.
19 plus 1. So 20.
Okay.
Both hit. 16.
How do you confirm Righteous Fury?
26.
So yeah, with this one, it's different to how it works in Dark Heresy. So if you roll a 10, normally you then have to roll. It just gives you another attack. This one, or you automatically hit that follow-up attack.
Doesn't it only work against Xenos, though?
Yeah, but fuck it.
Yeah,
Okay, because I was at 26 and then I rolled another 7, which would be 34.
Remember, your heavy bolt is also 2d10 plus 10.
Ooh.
So just carry on rolling and then add 50.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
And
Don't
this
worry.
is the fifth hit. $14.
Now I'm stuck with the shitty bolt pistol. Fucking yeah.
Okay, so immediately you announce, or brother Jafar, because I don't know his name, announces your arrival to the now astonished PDF troopers, who some of them turn around in awe and stop firing, only to be slapped in the head by their comrades and reminded they're about to be killed. You unleash with your heavy bolter, cutting down swathes of cultists, turning a sizable amount of them to a fine mist. Who is up next? Mr. Letty.
Yes, that is me.
Brother Elias.
Brother Letty.
Yeah, can I see the big dude who's shouting to the crowd?
Yep. He is still
Jump
walking.
back his face.
Still walking.
How
up and
far
down.
away from me is he?
He is I'm sure it said that somewhere. Let's say he's about 40 feet away.
Damn it.
Lady, if you do not dynamic enter his face, I'm going to be disappointed.
Wait, how did feet go to meters? Because I can jump 36 meters.
Oh, is this a meter thing?
Yes.
Meters are longer than feet, so yeah, he's within
Yeah,
that
okay,
distance.
sure. I charge his face.
All right.
Do a charge deck. How does charge deck work again?
You get a plus 20
Plus 20.
to your weapon skill, I think.
Okay.
3 feet is roughly a meter, by the way.
Yeah, so he's yeah, plenty of range.
Plenty of range.
And I think you might hit him with that.
Yeah, I think I might hit with that.
Jesus
And-
Christ.
Just
Well-
barely, but you made it.
All of the degrees exist.
And then I hit him with, since I'm doing a melee attack, because I'm charging him. That's how it works, right? You also do a melee attack and a charge.
No,
Yeah, that's what you're doing.
Yeah, the charge is a melee attack.
Okay, good to know. I'm doing, let's see, Power Fist is, 2d10. And I'm
Yep.
also doing 1d5 extra, because that's my special talent.
Yep.
Yay. So, where's my
Glorious. Smite him, oh mighty smiter.
Smite him so hard. Pin 9.
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna defend against that.
Hey,
So
he
that
might.
is 9 damage plus.
Strength bonus?
No, you don't add that to Power Fist.
Oh.
Fuck, it's 3.
So how much in total was that?
Fuck, I didn't count.
Damn it, bunch of scrubs.
I'm really bad at math.
Why don't you just use your heavy bolter and kill dozens of them at a time like me?
Because he doesn't have a heavy bolter.
Well, he fucked up.
Well, I'm an assault marine. I jump people. But
He's an insult marine. He says terrible things about their mother.
Alright, so...
Bard Marine.
Either way, you, are you actually jumping or are you just running?
I am actually, I am jumping, definitely, yeah.
Okay, and then you watch, everyone else watches as Brother Leticus blasts off into the sky, and then arcs nice and gracefully, and it slams down right pretty much on top of the person who appears to be leading the rebels, punching him as he goes, sending him into the floor pretty much, almost punching an entire hole into him, but he is still alive.
Oh no.
He's a big bitch.
Yes,
He's a
yes,
big
he
bitch.
is.
He's a big bitch.
Okay, it is now the cultist's turn. Having seen this hulking thing land and punch their leader man, they are pretty much all going to shoot at you, Brother Leticus.
Amazing.
His faith is his shield. Dodge!
And
Comedies killed dozens of them.
that's all he's going to say, isn't it? So, one of them manages to hit you.
Okay.
The skilled mean you get +10 to it all, or how does the skill system work again?
No, the skilled is just you don't take a penalty.
The fuck's basic then?
So it's a straight roll. Straight roll.
I think some skills are basic in that everyone knows them, but you might not be good at them.
What's,
Also, I think
what's your armor, Letty?
8.
Yeah, you.
And don't
the
forget
sheet,
unnatural
the sheet doesn't
toughness.
add toughness.
That's a
I think it's
plus
16
unnatural.
altogether.
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
the
Oh,
horde,
toughness, yeah.
the stunned horde fire. Most of their shots go wide. A few manage to connect, and they bounce harmlessly off of your oversized pauldrons.
Just like we trained, brother! Not the face, remember!
A viable tactic in this game is literally just to drop frag grenades at your feet.
Okay, and then
What?
Yeah, because they can't do any damage to you.
the rebel leader is going to attempt to come at you with his chainsword. And he swings and a miss. He is still pretty messed up from being punched from a great height. So he flounders past you, completely missing you. And then it is Brother Griffin's turn.
10 points for Brother Gryffindor. I'm going to run out of the room, cathedral, ruined area. And I'm going to fire my bolt pistol twice at the guy that Lady's fighting.
Okay.
Go on, try and shoot him in the face. First one's a hit.
You're gonna make him holy.
Second one, I believe, is a miss, isn't it?
Okay, he's gonna attempt.
Because burst fire doesn't get any bonuses, does it?
It gets a +10.
+10, yeah, it's still a miss.
Okay, he's... Wow, he managed to... How many hits did you get with that first shot, anyway?
I'd hold like a 16, so like 3.
Okay.
But no, it's a bolt pistol, so it's I only get 2 shots.
Alright, well, he dodges the first bullet anyway. The second one, not so much. Roll damage on that second one.
Bolt pistol is also 2d10. Oh, surprising.
Where can you find that weapon info?
On this board here at the...
Righteous
table.
Fury.
Ah,
Righteous Fury automatically confirms for me.
Yeah,
'cause
so
I'm an Ultra
roll,
Smurf.
roll that damage dice again.
So, what's that? 5, 10...
22 in total.
Yep.
Yeah, so Brother Leticus, as you are as you manage to dodge out the way of his chainsword, he disappears. Your visor is blocked for a second by a fine red color until
Amazing.
that falls off of your eyes, and that he is no more. The horde, seeing their leader killed, they're not happy. They now seem kind of scared. They don't know what they're dealing with now, and some of them are starting to try and turn around, trying to get behind their friends. The PDF see the big guy fall, much to their enjoyment. They are now cheering for their saviors, and then it is Brother Jafar's turn.
Sweeping advance.
I'm going to heavy bolter full into the horde.
Can you
Well,
move
you
and
wanna
fire
go?
to that heavy bolter?
Sorry.
Can you move and fire to that heavy bolter?
Yeah, as far as I know, it's only a half action. You just can't. I can't shoot twice in a round.
Maybe we should start pushing up to them while they look like they're wavering.
I will walk up to the line. I'll squeeze in amongst the PDF, and then I will just open up into the crowd
All right, roll
of cultists.
dad attack.
Hold on, I'm just spazzing out. here.
Plus 30 because they're a horde.
How do you guys see the bonuses?
No, it's only plus 30 if he's actually it's plus 30 altogether because of the plus
You got
The
one.
Oh, well,
plus 20
this
for
may be
the
sad. I hit them once.
Oh, is that it?
You just hear me shouting, "Taka taka taka taka."
All right, roll your damage on that one hit.
Sounds like heresy.
Uh, 14
Okay.
penetration 5.
I look over in disgust at you.
Trying to get through all of the and not crush the little PDF troopers around you. It throws your aim off a little bit. Trying to be careful. You do kill quite a number of them, but nowhere near as much as Derpomedes did.
That's fine.
And then Brother Wolfboy,
Woof, woof.
Brother Furry!
Boy.
Brother Amphro.
Boy.
So how are the guys clusters? How are the enemy clustered together?
In a fucking huge mob, there's at least 1,000 of them.
How many are there? How far are they away from me?
Where are you? Still at the entrance to the church?
I was following you guys.
Then yeah, they're about 30 meters away.
I'm gonna take a. Let me see. God damn it. I'm gonna take one frag on it and throw it into them.
Okie dokie, make your it's a strength test, I think, for throwing shit in it, to see how far it goes.
Range is strength bonus times 3.
Yeah, throw that shit with your strength bonus, yo.
Which does 10.
A D10 and a D100.
I'm very disappointed.
Why?
My battle brother's waste of the Emperor's most holy munitions.
Oh boy.
I wasted 0 ammo, you should know, I'll have you know.
What's your strength?
This is my strength is kind of high, 53, I think. No, it's what's that? 10 and then 47. What?
So that's your unnatural strength, I think.
47.
Boosted by the armor.
So it's boosted by 10, so it's 57.
No, it means your strength is normally, if your strength is 47, it would normally be 4, but your strength bonus is 10. So you can throw it 30 meters because 10 times 3 is the 30.
So after a pitiful throw, because that was a really bad roll, that every other Astarte should be ashamed of, it does, however, manage to land on a little slope and rolls into the crowd. Roll your damage.
For cultist.
2 dice 10.
So wait, do Space Marines have an unnatural strength 4?
Yeah,
a natural
14
strength
plus blah blah blah.
is a type of
plus
multiplier, I think.
Yeah, your normal
Oh.
strength is bonus is 4.
Nothing.
Ah.
Okay, and it's blast 5, yeah, for a frag.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the power armor jacks it up.
Okay, so your grenade rolls right into the middle of the group and blows a huge chunk of them away. Bits of giblets scatter all around you, all over the PDF troopers. It looks like you may have hit somebody's ammunition storage. But the Horde, they keep on coming at you. But now it is the PDF's turn.
It's fine, ladies between us and them.
Yep.
It's okay. I'm gonna get in with the lady in a moment. We're gonna find a cultist, we're gonna pick him up, and we're gonna tear him in half like a wishbone to break their morale.
Shit, I have to go AFK for like 5 minutes.
Do it.
Good thing it was just your turn.
Shitbird.
Okay, the PDF managed to get in a couple of good shots. Still kind of not quite recovered from the shock of seeing Space Marines in amongst them. And then we are back to Dopomedes.
I advance up the line, and then another full auto burst into the cultists.
Okay, roll that stuff.
Ooh. I think I hit a single. Nope, I hit one.
Okay, roll your 1 damage. Roll that other damage again.
Alright, so that's 19.
Okay, so that... Yeah, so with Register on this, it counts as, like, not extra damage, but another attack.
Another.
So that's two hits that hit, yeah?
Yep.
Okay. And you mow down the first couple of lines of the advancing horde. The others are now slowed, walking through the guts of their former comrades. It's at this point that you notice there are a couple of what looks to be heavy stubber teams set up on top of some burning ruins up here. They are preparing to unleash upon the poor PDF.
Get him, lady! Get him! Sing him!
Brother Liticus!
Yes.
Get him!
Okay, I get him. Can I get him?
I don't know, can you
Jump
get him?
back.
Is there a
I don't-
cooldown on that jump pack?
Why would there possibly be a cooldown on the jump pack?
Yeah,
I don't
Save
forget.
safety systems.
Let's see. So jumps allow the developer to double his base movement and travel in any direction without regard for obstacles. For all other purposes, he counts as having taken appropriate movement action. He must land by the end of his turn. Alternatively, the pack can use maximal thrust to fly for 12 meters a turn up to a minute before turbines require a minute to cool. So I don't...
If you're just
I mean,
jumping...
how do you read that? I'm not sure.
So basically, if you're
I
just
would-
jumping around like a retard, you can use as much as you want. If you're
It's-
flying through the air like an airplane, then you can fly until you have to go into the cooldown period.
Yeah. So I can't... No, there isn't a cool... Yeah. That, what you just said.
Okay, so you're just gonna jump up on that exploderated building.
Fuck it, I'm just gonna charge if I can at this point.
Alright, so you are like slamming down with a power fist.
I
I'm
do
slamming
believe the
that...
Codex Astartes calls this maneuver death from above.
I call it the fuck you.
Ah, from the Angry Marines chapter.
Okay, because the building is horrifically falling to pieces from the ensuing battle, you're gonna need to roll a -10 agility test when landing on it, please.
Okay.
Oh, just go through the roof.
Take him with you. It's like you're gonna get hurt from the fall.
There you go through the roof.
Wow, that's pretty good.
I go through the roof.
Yeah, you come down, power fist charged, ready to go. Boots landing on one of the heavy stubbers. The force of your impact it crumbles the entire building. A lot of building now falls on you. The stubber teams, they're dead. They're now paced. You see, as you're falling, you see one impaled by rebar, and you will be taken.
I'll kind of use my jump pack to arrest my fall.
And you can try, but there are also large chunks of rockcrete falling on top of you as well.
True.
So you will be taking a whole 5 damage before armor.
No, nothing.
Yeah. But you are now kind of semi buried, so you're gonna have to spend a turn
So wait,
or
did
so.
I actually take any damage, or
No, you took 5. Yeah, you took 5 damage
It's an
before armor.
inconvenience, really.
But you are buried.
Okay. I'll have to dig myself out on my next turn then.
It's okay, that just makes him angrier.
Okay, seeing the building collapse, also bits of rockcrete falling on many of the horde and taking out quite a few of the ones that were closest, the horde is going to have to see if they run. They do not run for now. They stand firm somehow, and again continue to fire, even at their diminished numbers. So they are going to take.
Sorry, I'm back.
Hello, you didn't miss much. So they're just going to take a whole load of shots at the PDF line, hoping to hit something. They do hit quite well, actually.
Yeah, and you didn't miss much. I just destroyed a building.
Oh my god. Okay, that's right, just Fury.
What? No! No!
Okay, they manage to kill a lot of, well, not a lot, maybe about 30 or so PDF troopers. Most of them that were centered around the burning Chimera. It looks like they may have hit some stowed ammunition in the wreckage. That is gone. Shrapnel flying everywhere. PDF troopers ducking for cover as Brother Griffithus prepares to take his turn. Shush, cat. The cultists, they're meowing.
Not again. Okay, so Liddy, you're inside the building at the moment that's collapsed.
I mean,
Do I see anything else that the cultists have with them? Any heavy weapons? Anybody that looks like they're
No,
in command? Anything
it
like
looks
that?
like their leader is dead. Their heavy weapon teams are smushed. It's just the cultists now.
I can't like make it to a cultist in one round, can I?
I don't know, they're 30 meters away. How far can you go with a charge?
should
My
be 30.
agility
I
is
think it's 24 meters or something.
4. So let's see. Charge is 15 for me.
No,
just run.
36 meters, I think.
No, it says here on my thing.
yeah, with
movement charge 15.
Yeah, movement, half action.
Then he goes further because his jump back doubles his
Yeah,
movement
you can
range.
go 5 meters. So with a charge, you can get halfway to them.
Fuck. I'm like in a bad spot then. I'm just gonna run up and grab whatever cover I can, and I'm just gonna fire my bolt pistol at them.
Okay,
Blap,
you hunker down behind the first row of PDF troopers, and then start taking pot shots. Roll your attacks as you blow out the eardrums of the poor PDFs. Oh,
Well, that's a fantastic attack. I'm just going to say that that's a miss.
all right, you fire over the PDF troopers. They are very much alarmed by this immense noise behind them.
Accidentally took a head off a PDF trooper that stuck his head up.
And them flailing around because they're now terrified. They knock your arm a little. Your shot goes wide.
Ah! Alright. I'm sad now.
And Brother Jeffer.
What if you get shot so I can heal you?
Can I take half an action to aim?
Yes, you can.
And I'm gonna do that for my +10, and then I will open up.
Okay, so that's plus 40 altogether.
Yep.
Actually, no, it's only plus 20 now because the horde is so small.
Mahord.
Oh, did I not get bonuses for shooting the horde then?
It's actually, yeah, plus 30, derp. Because you fire
well, then
4
there's
as
3
well.
hits.
3 hits, roll your damage.
First one is 6 + 7, so 13. So 66, I think.
Okay, is that all three
Yeah,
hits?
13, 10 plus 13 plus 30. So yeah.
Okay. The Horde are gonna see if they break. They pass with flying colours. They rolled a 2. The Horde is down to less than 300 people now. There aren't many of them left. Most of them are wounded from various bits of building collapse, exploding bone fragments. They're not looking good.
I think we just mainly killed all the jerks in the Horde, and everybody's not sad to see them die.
Pretty much.
We've killed all the Osric's. The rest
Oh,
of them
the
are
Osric's.
happy.
And now it's brother Wolfboy.
Woof woof.
From the
So
rubble, you can hear very.
Very fuck, suck it, Lemon Ross!
so how far away am I from the Horde now?
You're at the front line of the PDF, yeah? You're still like 30 meters.
I'm gonna
Use your
take my
bolter.
second grenade and throw it in there.
Wow, how many grenades do you have?
2.
3. Really?
3 frag and 3 crack
I
grenades.
think I read.
You're really gonna waste them on the random crowd of cultists?
The first
Okay,
random
I'll use
crowd
my
of
bolter
cultists.
then. Use my bolter.
Alright, what are you gonna do with that?
Just, full auto in the group.
Okay, just straight up full auto, yeah? Then that is plus 30 altogether. It still baffles me that you get a bonus for full auto fire in this.
Well, why wouldn't you?
Because you don't get a bonus for single
Wow.
shots.
Oh,
You,
please.
you can actually have control with a single shot and no control with the full auto, is what he's getting at.
It's the opposite of what it is in Dark Heresy. You get a
I
penalty
rolled
for
a
full auto.
79.
To be fair, the things you're firing at here need a lot more putting down.
This is true. So all of your shots go wide. They just
Jesus Christ.
how you ever passed marksmanship training, Rust
Didn't.
knows. And then the PDF is up, and they are still in pretty good shape, so they're going to take their shots. Whee! Alright, and Okay, so the PDF unleash is hell with their last guns, mowing down many more of the cultists. The remaining cultists at this point break and run. All that is left on the field are the wounded, which the PDF are now advancing and bayoneting.
Can't waste ammo.
Yep.
Very
They
true.
just start stomping on them.
Letty's
I-
still under a fucking pile of under a building. So if you
Yeah.
want to roll a strength check to dig yourself out,
I'll do that. I dig myself out.
yeah, as the cultists are running, one of them's just flattened by a huge lump of rockcrete that crushes him, having been thrown from a now emerging Brother Leticus.
Oh, is it over already?
I want to look around. Is the captain of the guard still here? The PDF that was doing the fighting before he got here.
Yeah, the captain is still there, ordering medics to see to his men.
I kind of pull to him and point him and call him over. Captain.
Captain runs over. It's a fairly young-looking man. He introduces himself as Captain Ascot of the local PDF regiment, and he says, "Thank you for the assistance, my lords. We would have been overwhelmed without any form of help here. And please, if you follow me back into the church, I have something to discuss with you."
Thank you, Captain. Let us go. I also motion to Brother Ultra Doctor.
Ultra Doctor.
Brother Ultra
Hey,
Doctor, the captain will speak to us.
Wow. It looked like Leticus's jump pack had a malfunction and he's fired himself into a chapel.
Not again.
Whoops.
He like hits the wall and scrapes across it slowly, like.
Yep, pretty much.
Okay, so are you all back in the chapel?
Yeah.
Except for Brother Wolfboy, he prefers to just stand
No,
outside.
I'm
He's
just lazy.
Peeing up
bring
a
their-
hydrant.
Pretty much. He's like, this is mine now.
First I had to sniff it.
Okay,
Wow.
Captain, provide us with a debrief.
Okay, so as the captain leads you in, he looks around, make sure all of his troopers are predisposed with cleaning up outside. You see a ripple come across the captain's body, and then before you is stood a slim woman in a black bodysuit.
Gene Stealer! Stop. No, I'm joking.
You recognize this new person as a Calidus assassin, and she introduces herself. My lords, blessed be the Emperor, you are not too late. It seems my mistress's faith in the Deathwatch was well placed. I am Sindala. No. She slaps you. And she tells you that she was part of Inquisitor Calistrari's retinue, and she's not seen the Inquisitor for 5 days now. She went looking in one of the other districts of the city to find the Gene Stealer nest, and Sindala was left to assume the guise of the captain and attempt to hold the PDF regiments together.
Okay. Which district did the Inquisitor disappear in then?
She does not know. She originally saw the Inquisitor heading south towards the local PDF base, but she may also have gone off towards the Prometheum warehouses and the market districts. She does tell you, however, that there are some things of the utmost importance. The first one, the whole reason for the Inquisitor being there, is to find and kill the Brood Lord. Somewhere in the city, the Brood Lord has a nest, producing Gene Stealers, and being a centre of worship for the vast hordes of cultists that have now appeared. Also, you will need to send an astropathic message to the Deathwatch, informing them of the situation, and that the Inquisitor believed that this is only the beginning stages of a full-on Tyranid invasion, and immediate assistance is required.
I want to ask her if she can give us the. Can you provide us with a status update on the entire city? Areas of major fighting, areas of major resistance, things like that.
Areas of major infestation.
From what she has gathered from various reports from the other pockets of PDF, it looks like there are a few holdouts, one being the nearby PDF base, the other being Lordsholm Spaceport, which is of vital importance to be held. It's the only way of getting reinforcements in and out of the city. Also, several high-ranking and experienced members of the PDF were last reported as being trapped and pinned down in a local bar called the Blind Saint.
I turn to Ultra Doctor, Brother Captain. While the Broodlord is our top priority, it may be worth investing some time in getting the PDF on a far stronger footing, so that we do not end up killing the Broodlord but losing the entire city to boot.
I agree. Have we got a map of the city or something like that?
She does provide you with a rudimentary map.
All right.
Let me see if I can find the. Let me show you that shit. She also informs you that, as far as she is aware, the planetary governor is still alive. And as a secondary objective, as well as helping the PDF recapture the city, it should, if you can, attempt to rescue him.
So primary objective is kill Broodlord, secondary objective, find Inquisitor, secondary objective, find planetary governor.
Your two primary objectives are kill the Broodlord and find an astropath and send a message.
We also
the
have
astropath in written here.
There was an astropath in the Inquisitor's retinue, but as the Inquisitor has not been seen in 5 days and is possibly dead, there is still one astropath in what is known as the House of Echoes, the local or the planetary center for communications, which is up past where the governor lives in Forsholt Manor.
I heard that place was just the echo chamber.
There. Oh, that's not worked. Okay. No, you can't have a map.
Okay, let's head up and find the Inquisitor.
Looking at this map, I'd like to see. Oh, that's a very round city.
Strange, isn't it?
I just want to know whether, if we were to go to the astropath first, and but on the way, could we go past the bar where the PDF people are?
No. So hold on. Once I can actually upload this map, I can show you. But basically, you are in the city is kind of in a big U shape. You are in the bottom right-ish corner of the U. The House of Echoes and the manor are the top right point of the U. The Blind Saint is past the rag markets, deep in cultist territory, on the bottom left of the U.
We should find the Inquisitor first. The reason I say that is A, she has a astropath with her, and if they're still alive, we won't have to go into cultist territory to go and find an astropath. Second reason being, Tyranids have a shadow in the warp that blocks astropathic communication, so putting our hopes on an astropath is a terrible idea.
Well, Brother Captain, wouldn't then finding the Inquisitor be as terrible an idea?
Well, if nothing else, they make canny fighters and strategists and could bring some order to the PDF.
Would it not be better to first try to rescue the local PDF leadership so that we can leave them in more capable hands?
The bars
and hopefully they can
bottom
start
right.
rallying the city while we strike at our specific objectives.
Hippo?
Hmm?
Bar with people are where? Bottom right.
Hold on, I'm trying to report. No, so you are in the bottom right. The bar is bottom left. The manor.
Just draw us a rough version. Okay.
And where's the Inquisitor then?
The Inquisitor is unaccounted for at the minute. So you are here. Yeah. 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 Like there. Yep. There's the manor with where the governor should be. There's the astropathic center. The Blind Saint is down here.
Local PDF base is where?
This one, Lord's Home PDF base.
That's just straight up the Pentagon.
It is straight up the Pentagon, yes.
Brother Captain, might it not be worth at least obtaining and fortifying the PDF base? These PDF can go with us, and at least it leaves them in a better position to start retaking.
Why are they here anyway? Where's the captain?
We're talking to the captain. She's the lady in front of us.
No, isn't the lady in front of us the cult? What do you
Yes,
call it?
she's
Assassin?
pretending to
Yes,
be the,
and
pretending
she's
to be the
in
captain.
disguise as the captain, holding the PDF together.
Why are you at this cathedral and not at the PDF base?
Simple. This is the only place that we could hold that would have served as a safe landing site for you. And this is where the your drop pod locked onto to land.
This all seems rather convenient.
Because it is.
I'm just saying it seems really convenient.
And okay, so just tell us. So the Inquisitor was going where again?
Last seen, she was heading in the direction of the rag markets.
Okay, so on the left of the city, potentially.
I will also tell you that if you help out local PDF units and the unit survives at a decent strength, you will have access to a PDF call-in, which can help you fight against the cultists. So you have got one call-in. You should make a note of that.
Yay!
Is there any particular reason we have to escort the PDF to their base?
You don't have to escort them. It's just that's one of the other known holdouts of the PDF.
And
Why don't
also,
they get going towards the PDF base while we go to the rag market?
do we
can't-
know were they having any? Were they under any significant difficulty at the PDF base?
They have been under constant attack since the uprising began, as has the spaceport and the manor. Pretty much every PDF location in the city has been under siege.
Okay, but like generic siege, not like we're having a specific problem with a specific thing.
How
More
specific
like-
do you wish to be?
Well,
Like
like
Steven
there's a
Seagal.
difference between just random gunfights around the base and, oh shit, a day ago they pulled out some chimeras they hijacked from somewhere and they're starting to shell our base, kind of thing.
No, but Sindala does estimate that if help does not arrive or the Broodlord is not killed by morning, then the city will be lost, and with it, the rest of the planet will follow.
In that case, brother captain, I would suggest we actually just go looking for the Broodlord directly. Even if we get the astropath is useful, but they would not be able to send support within a night. It would be a case of us killing the Broodlord and then notifying the Deathwatch so that they could send people, afterwards while we carry on trying to mop up the city.
Sindala interrupts with that the astropathic request for assistance would not be to help with the Broodlord. The Inquisitor did believe that a Tyranid invasion fleet is on the way, and the help would be needed to fight that. Whilst I am in awe of the capability of the Astartes, I don't think 5 of you could defeat an entire Hive fleet.
I brought a lot of bullets.
And how many of those have you fired? Because that's all you've got.
No, an adequate amount.
Derpomety's not good at math.
He just points out that infinite amount of bullets minus 20 is still an infinite amount of bullets.
I have faith in the Emperor.
But can
Please.
you fire out of that?
As long as the GM is not paying attention. I blew the chop
Hold on,
right
let
up
me
his
just
head.
note down. Trash has fired 20 shots.
2 rounds of combat, full auto.
Do we have extra clips? Because I don't see any on my gear.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I think they're hidden in the actual core rulebook. Hold on, let me bejigger.
Yeah,
What,
I would
2
think
reloads
that
each?
I would think that any Devastator would land with more than 60 bullets.
I would agree.
It makes no sense.
Yeah, it does. I don't know why it doesn't tell you what the starting equipment is in the
so we have
on the
infinity
character sheet.
bullets.
No,
for
you
now.
don't have infinity bullets, you piece of shit.
I think this would be far better if we just had.
You don't need infinity bullets. You haven't fired any bullets. You've got a fucking power fist. Right.
I mean, I could beat people to death with my heavy bolter, I suppose, but infinity bullets would be better.
Okay, every single one of you has power armor, a bolt pistol, 3 frag grenades, 3 crack grenades, a combat knife, repair cement, and so much to do with your chapter. Okay, it actually doesn't tell you how much ammo you get, so you've got infinite bullets. Good job.
Infinity
Yay!
bullets.
The best kind of bullets.
Blood trash has infinity minus 20.
You don't have infinite grenades, however.
So,
No.
okay. Let's look at this. What time is it? If the city falls by tomorrow, let's say tomorrow morning, what time is it now? How many hours do we have? Give us a T minus.
It's about 8 p.m.
So what? T minus.
You've got maybe 10, 12
14.
hours.
For Marines, I mean, how far is this place from this location?
Ooh, which place?
House of Echoes for one.
Let's say half an hour away. Assuming you don't get murdered.
We're Marines, so like 10 minutes. Less.
I'm thinking if we have, it is a point, you know, it is probably more important to warn about an invading Hive Fleet than to save a city. Even though saving the city would be nice. It might be better to get to the House of Echoes, sort that, then swing around, get to the blind
send out
state
a
on our way.
message anyway from the House of Echoes. Even if we had an astropath, they can't send a message out.
No, you can still send a message. I mean, the shadow might have not gotten close enough to block out all astropathic methods.
Yeah, the shadow of the warp has not fallen yet. You do still have
remember,
time.
we just arrived and we didn't see anything. It's not like the people were like, the shadow. So we may still have time.
Yeah, as far as you were aware, there were no reports of no astropathic contact when you were still aboard the Valiant.
This is the Warhammer. I mean, an invading Hive Fleet could be here in like 2 years, but you would still need 2 years of very advanced notice, kind of malarkey.
No, it wouldn't be that long. Because the G-Stealer cults wouldn't be on the streets already if that was the case. They're literally out about.
They might be if they knew that an Imperial Inquisitor had just found out about them, and it was that, or they get purged silently.
Well, no, it wouldn't happen either.
The Inquisitor had been there for months prior to the uprising, investigating. You know this much.
The G-Stealer's operation method is go in, taint the population, keep breeding until eventually they hit a critical mass that starts sending out the psychic signal to the Hive Fleet to let it know that it's on, that there's prey here. Hive Fleet approaches. When the Hive Fleet gets close, they burst out of the Underhive or wherever they've been breeding from all the compromised positions. So chaos is soften up the defenders. Hive Fleet comes down, eats everybody.
Yeah, the uprising did begin about a week ago, so that has only been happening for about 6-7 days.
Yeah, so they're definitely not going to be 2 years away.
Yeah, but they also might not be hours away. It might still be like a week away, 2 weeks away, which means they might be days before the warp is shut down, weeks even.
I just start spinning the turbines up on my gun.
Turbines?
I don't think there are turbines.
I have turbines on my jetpack, but I'm not letting you touch it.
You got sick ass spinners on there.
Fidget spinners.
He's literally just
Start
two
spinning my
spinners
gun
and
rims.
placed it aside for him. He's just flicking them.
So what do you want to do, Matt?
Hey, I don't mind what we do, man. I'm just recommending.
Well,
What do you want to do,
better to
brother
just
Captain?
go to the PDF base first, like try and stabilize the situation there to maybe buy some extra time. Then go to Manor, because that's probably where the governor is, and then go to House of Echoes at the same time to send out a beep beeper, holy shit.
And then just leave the Inquisitor to die.
we go
Inquisitor can
after
look
her.
after themselves.
Inquisitor's in the opposite direction.
I know, but you said it's like 10 minutes.
Yeah, we then swing by because if the Brood Lord is on the left-hand side, which might be the case because that's where the Inquisitor disappeared, we have to go there anyway afterwards.
Or we can go to Avalon Spaceport, try and stabilize the situation there, then like go after the Inquisitor.
Well, we don't want to leave it too long because we don't want. We would prefer the city not to fall if we can help it.
Okay, well, let's go do the PDF thing then, I guess.
Well, what would you just want to go look for the Inquisitor?
Start polishing my guns.
I'm thinking that it's pointless trying to stabilize the PDF because as long as the Broodlord is still around, shitting out new babies every 2 seconds, we're not getting troop reinforcements that quickly. So the PDF base is going to get ground down regardless every time. Like, as long as we spend not finding the Inquisitor and then killing the Broodlord, the PDF is going to get hammered harder and harder every minute that we're gone.
This poor assassin, she's just standing there, and we're all just standing there quietly talking to each other through our helmets. Half an hour later. Are you guys listening?
What do you guys I don't know, man.
Hey man, you're the captain.
Yeah, I mean, you're the captain, and in the end, it comes down to you. I'd say we take Spaceport, we just go south now. Take
What strategic use does the spaceport have at the moment, though? We can't hold it. And we're not receiving supplies.
I don't know, just clear it, because it was imperative to hold it. Like, if nothing else.
Look, if we're gonna do that, we might as well go get the PDF. Take these guys. How about this? Here's an idea. We take the PDF that we have here to the spaceport, leave them as a garrison force to hold the spaceport, then swing up to the PDF base, then swing up to the manor and the House of Echoes.
Does any of us know how to drive?
They're gonna be fucking legging it.
Hey, what are you going to drive?
Well, if we go to the spaceport and get some kind of
You wouldn't be able to fit in
cargo
the cab.
transport. Sorry?
You wouldn't even be able to fit in the cab.
No, it's a spaceport. You telling me there's no cargo frigates that just like fly cargo around?
No.
Oh, loads of Space Marines just strapped onto a baggage trolley.
Yeah, exactly. Slowly
We
going
could probably
around and
run
on the
faster.
carousel.
A baggage trolley that, like, for safety reasons, has flashing orange lights and is constantly beep, beep, beep.
Well, actually, maybe we should go straight for the Inquisitor, but make as much as noise possible to draw as much as attention. Like, that might help more than just, like, helping the
Listening
locations
around,
themselves.
like, the whole city is ablaze with gunfire and explosions.
Yeah, but I mean, these fuckers talk to themselves, right? It's like, holy shit, there's like 5 giant armored dudes murdering everybody. Maybe we should go, like, over there and not, like, against those other guys. I don't know how fucking cultists work.
No one does.
They're kind of like linked to a hive mind, the Gene Theater cultist.
Well,
Space
there
book.
we go. Be a bigger threat than the PDF base or this spaceport or whatever.
Yeah, because a dope doesn't do good PDF.
One last thing I would like to ask the lady. A week ago when these revolts started, was there any epicenter? Like they got kind of started in the Rag Quarter or this area and spread, or did they all just kind of pop out simultaneously at once?
It pretty much happened all at once. It was less so in the more upper class districts, but they came pretty much from everywhere, all at the same time.
That's their normal modus operandi. They infect a whole slew of different services and people from different walks of life. So when the call to arms come, they can have maximum disruption.
Maximum beep boop.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, brother captain, what are we doing?
Start humming to myself show tunes.
I think the PDF need to go to the spaceport to reinforce it and hold it. We can come and relieve the PDF base on the way back, so they can send the reinforcements to the spaceport to help them. After which we can swing up to the manor and then to the House of Echoes. But I think the primary thing we should push for should be Rag Market. Because the thing is, if we find the Inquisitor, she has a astropath in her written.
You assume.
And she has. If they're still alive, then it's a gamble, but then we don't have to go up to the House of Echoes. In which case, we could just push straight through to the Broodlord. I guess we'll just have to have faith in the Emperor.
The Emperor helps those who help themselves.
Better always have faith in bro.
Okay, well, let's escort these PDF to the spaceport and then head left. How's that?
Why escort them? They can go there by themselves.
Oh, then we can point them in the right direction.
I'm pretty sure since they're natives here, they know where the spaceport is.
Not
I'm a
escort as
spaceman.
in
I don't
tell where
give
they're
much-
going
I
and
don't give
more.
much stock to by normal people. They're probably all idiots.
Also, less escort in the fact of telling them where to go, and more like we kill everything that they might have to walk through, so they can like just set up
Well,
defensive
no, the thing is,
positions.
we can move far faster by ourselves than if we're escorting like 500 PDF people.
Okay, then we just fucking kill everything in front of us and the spaceport, and then head off to rag markets. And hope the
We should
PDF
just
are
wait to
smart
the
enough.
rag markets. Like, the PDF can't move at the same pace as we can, and we're going to waste too much time escorting them there.
No, I mean literally like as in just kill everything at our own pace and move the rag markets and just leave a hole there they can walk through at their own pace.
Yeah, but the spaceport's in the opposite direction of the rag markets.
Not 100%.
I'll start hubbing the Jeopardy theme.
Oh well,
Spaceport's
brother
your
captain
rag
says the
market.
rag markets, boys. So let's get jogging.
All right. So, captain, other captain, cultist, person, assassin. Yes, that's the thing. Take the men to the spaceport, and then leave any still loyal there. Otherwise, take the spaceport and hold it until you can be relieved by us.
I will do, and I will also be on Vox if needed. With that, she shimmers again back into the form of Captain Ascot and goes outside to begin preparing her troops to move.
She accidentally changes herself into a sexy Eldar.
Damn!
But wow,
Sexy Eldar? What heresy is this?
it's an Eldar that doesn't look like an Eldar.
It's an Eldar that looks like a
Eldar.
squat.
It's an Eldar that looks like our
Yes.
Emperor.
Whoa,
It's
that's
an
not
Eldar
the same.
transit.
Triple? I was going for triple. Oh well.
And let's get moving. I suppose I'm assuming we've probably got this map in our helmets anyway, so we can just start traveling along the main roads, just moving with as much speed as possible.
Yep, so these lines, they're canals. This is a very
Okay.
islandy place. So will you be going... Which direction will you be going? Will you be going past the
Rag
Imperial
markets.
stores towards the rag markets, or bypassing these stores?
We
Is
might
there
as well
anything
swing
at the
past them.
stores?
It's a very small detour, and at least we can either destroy them if it looks like the cultists are there, or
From what you know from your original briefing on the planet, the Imperial stores are where most things get shipped from the spaceport after being delivered to the planet and stored until they can be taken to other warehouses.
So
Okay.
there might be PDF there?
There very well could be.
I mean, if you find PDF, should we tell them to head to spaceport? Well, actually, yeah, head to the spaceport. That's where we're told the other people to go to.
Spaceport's also going to be kind of essential if you want any kind of off-world support.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so we'll swing through the Imperial stores and then up to the rag market.
sounds good.
Okay. How will you be making your way there? As fast as possible?
Yes.
I think we don't want to tucker ourselves. I don't think we want to tire ourselves out.
You're
It's not a dead
Space
sprint.
Marines. You're not going to get tuckered out running.
I was about to say, we're not going to get tuckered out from running.
Unless you like doing a handstand and running on your hands.
That's how I do all my running.
Yeah, we're just going to haul ass. And just...
I mean, you guys don't
Take
realize
forward
what I'm
punch.
standing in my hands right now. My bolt is being held by my toes.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I think let's move as quickly as possible. This is a
Yeah.
mission all about some speeds.
Okay then. So as you move out of the church, You see the PDF picking up their wounded and picking up what supplies they can. Many of them still in stunned silence as you walk past. And then you make your way off down the narrow back streets of Lord's Home. Many of them still burning, ruined, boarded up. Occasionally hearing close by gunfire, sometimes screams. Make a perception check, all of you, please.
Must have been the wind.
Yo, same here. It's the wind.
It must have been the wind.
It's really windy here.
Oh my god, did any of you pass?
I rolled a 44.
What's
I'm
your...
assuming Trashy passed then.
Yeah,
My skill is 43.
you
Yeah,
failed.
but you actually get a bonus for the helmet, I'm sure.
I don't know, let's
Have a look.
consult the board.
Yes, have a look. I'm sure the helmet.
Yeah, you get plus 10 to awareness test for sight and sound, so... And
I
you can...
still fail.
I pass.
Still fail.
So, as you're walking, or running down the streets, down one of the alleyways, Derpomedes, you spot what looks to be a strange shadow of something disappear back into the darkness.
Brothers, I just saw a strange shadow disappear back into the shadows. It was shadowy.
Irrelevant to our mission. Let's keep pushing on.
It could have been a Xeno.
I'll keep an eye out.
Are you telling me none of it, the rest of you saw this?
Nope.
Derpomedes, are you stood still whilst everyone's running, looking like shouting this?
Yes. Look, over here.
Is that what's everyone else doing?
Telling
Keep pace, brother.
Yep, well, if the captain said carry on running, I'm going to carry on running.
And Derpomedes, you're stood still.
I will have to catch up.
Okay. As you're running
That's how he
to
does.
catch up, you hear something behind you.
Oh no.
Before you can turn to react, there is something on top of you. Roll
This is the
initiative. Trash, please.
I rolled a 10.
Okay, and okay. Well, this is going to get us a prize. A surprise round because you are surprised. As soon as I can find the page for it, there it is. So Summit leaps up and slashes at you before you can turn around. Oh wow, sorry. Oh god, you're fucked. Okay, that rolled a 1.
Cheats to Rio.
Okay, so you are gonna get hit by some big old claws that will do to you 22 points of damage, penetration 5.
Okay, well, where'd they hit? Because that's definitely gonna hurt.
They hit your left leg.
Oh boy, I think I lost a leg. And my toughness is only 4. 16 points of armor, so that's 20, right?
Yep.
Alright,
Oh,
your
yeah,
armor is
reduced
all
by
So
five.
your armor reduced. Your armor is 16 altogether, including your toughness.
Right.
So you should only take 8 points of damage. Yeah. No, 6 points of damage altogether. As you feel a pointy claw slice into your leg.
Owie!
Jesus.
Right, do you want to form yourselves up into the order what you was in? Derpomedes is at the back there.
Sigh.
away from everyone.
That's so sad.
Ah! What direction are we going in?
Let's assume you're going up or to your right, that way.
They're Palmedies.
Deathwatch will never learn. So yeah, you're running down an alleyway, everyone else is up ahead of you. You have just had your thigh carved open by what you now see as a gene stealer. What do?
I shoot him with my bolter. 3-shot burst.
Wait, you have a bolter?
Why would you shoot
we-
someone with a bolter when you're holding a heavy bolter? What kind of
We have a heavy bolter. Oh no, bolt pistol. Bolt pistol. Well, I got a. Actually, is there any setup in this game? If not,
No, you're a
I
Space
would-
Marine.
Okay. Then I will shoot with the heavy bolter.
Alright, make your attack.
Oh, I don't think that's a hit.
What's your roll?
78.
You can't fucking use a fate point.
You could use a fate point, you have fate points.
Think point. At 39, and I have a 48, so that's 1 degree of success.
Okay, you managed to hit the Bajigga. Roll your damage.
I do believe that's 18.
Okay, how much pen on that?
That is, let's see here, we are tearing damage with 5 pen.
Okay, so 12 points of damage. You blast into the Gene Stealer, which turns and skitters off up a wall. You are now stood in the rain in an alleyway. Everyone else has just heard your heavy bolter go off. Your leg is bleeding profusely.
No, it doesn't.
I tried to stop bleeding.
How?
Just spit on the wound, cauterize it.
Space Marines don't bleed.
Fine. You got bits of
It literally stops.
you got bits of leg hanging off your leg. It was bleeding for a second, then it stopped. It hurts a bit, like a paper cut.
I ain't got time to bleed.
Brother,
Brother.
Derpomines, what was that?
I got attacked by a gene stealer. All the rest of you were fapping about, talking about which way to go.
We were running, mate.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I was distracted by the fact that all you do is talk and not shoot while I'm getting attacked by gene stealers. Brother.
Maybe you should be in front. But we can keep
Maybe
an eye on
we should
you.
not stop and dilly-dally around.
Remember when I said, hey, look, a shadow that could be a Xeno?
And we said keep up.
Did you shoot yourself in your leg?
It was a Xeno.
It happens all the time.
If we have to stop for every Xeno, we'll never make it to our destination.
Did you actually shoot yourself in your leg with your heavy bolter? How the hell?
This is clearly a claw mark made by a gene stealer. If I were to shoot myself in the leg, I would not have a leg.
He has a point, though.
Base doctor, fix my leg, brother.
Base
Touch
doctor.
my thigh, brother. Rub the healing unguent all over it. Yeah. Well, I suppose we should keep running, guys.
Yep, let's keep moving.
Okay, you carry off down the street again, heading towards the Imperial stores. Once you are there, you can see that for the most part, it just looks like a plain warehouse. Outside, milling about, there are some rather large groups of what appear to be cultists. if you wish to see what they are doing, roll a perception checks.
Oh yes.
Yes, sure. This is the thing.
With plus 10 for using your eyes.
That's the same. Third 90.
Brother Griffithus is staring point blank at a wall.
I
I
roll.
think there's something wrong with my suit's auto sensors. They may have been damaged in the flight down to the planet.
It's literally he doesn't realize, but they're so covered in blood he can't actually see anything.
I succeeded with 3 degrees of success.
Okay, and then you can see that among the various entrances, there is one currently attempting to be cut open with a plasma cutter type bajiggery, and then there is another entrance where you can see the last few individuals of another group of cultists disappearing downwards towards what appear to be subterranean levels.
Ha!
Okay, do we see any royal guardsmen that are still alive in the area?
You can see the occasional flash of what looks to be last fire coming out from the above ground levels, but this warehouse isn't the biggest, so it's safe to assume there is probably more to this complex underground.
So do we take a detour and go underground, see what's going on there, or do we just kind of just pass through and head on straight to the egg markets? Brother Captain?
We're pressed for time.
Yes, brother, cousin. What should we do?
What are you, some kind of brother fucker?
Set your
I think
fucking
we
face, motherfucker.
I think we should just keep going. We should keep pushing to the rot ag market.
Okay, do we go through these cultists, or do we take a slight detour? Because they seem to be very interested in these warehouses. They're cutting them up and shit.
I don't know. I think we pass them by. We fight if we have to fight, but we make it our top priority to get to the Inquisitor's location. And if from there we go to the Broodlord.
We fight for the glory of the Emperor.
Okay.
Okay, we carry on, Hippo.
Okay, and you're trying to not be seen, yeah?
Yeah, we're just kind of like passing them by.
Alright, make them stealth rolls.
Clonk,
Oh yeah,
clonk,
because
clonk.
that's what I'm good at.
I am
Oh wow, in
amazing at
fact I am
stuff.
good.
38.
What is stealth? Agility again?
I roll a 3.
It's
That's
alright, they're completely oblivious. They're too busy
Okay.
cutting open the doors and throwing grenades inside the subterranean holdouts. So you completely bypass this group of the bads, and after several more minutes of walking or running, you come across what looks to be a much more downtrodden area of the city. Tents popping up instead of houses. This looks to be where some of the poorest live. It also looks to be heavily defended by a huge amount of cultists. This appears to be the cut-off point between where there are pockets of PDF resistance and where the city is under complete control of the cult.
I say we burn it down.
And do you have any flammable materials with you?
Well, just make lots of fire. Man.
Using the...
Fire?
So brother Captain, exactly how do we plan to find the Inquisitor?
We hit up that bar or whatever it's called.
The Blind Saint?
Is it called the Blind Taint?
Yes.
Blind Taint?
Blind taint.
Blind Taint. It's the brown eye, you see, blocks you from the Blind Taint. Well, I think we should let the furry track them.
For-
Specials
for
are
what?
known for their keen senses.
Yeah, but he's had nothing to smell. It's not like we've had a sock or something.
He doesn't need a sock. He's a space wolf. Actually, are there like any gene stealer cultists lying around, Hippo?
What, lying
Like any dead
around?
bodies?
Um,
Yeah, like dead ones.
yeah, there are the occasional scenes of aftermath of battle.
I walk over to one and rip the arm out of the socket, and then bring it back to Brother Furry.
Yay.
You have an
Eat
arm.
it.
Eat this.
Eat it.
Don't eat it.
No, eat it.
Oh. Eat it?
Nom nom
Yeah,
nom.
Space Marines can absorb the memories of dead people.
He
Isn't that
suddenly
just
gets
their brains,
infected
though?
by
Are they just
hive
like-
turns against us.
So they're like elves.
So, which direction are we going?
Are you eating the arm?
Nom 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 nom.
Yes.
Arm, nom, 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 nom.
Oh, no, this beer is just full of blood.
So suddenly, your memory is assailed by the memories of Factorum worker Bob. And you see scenes of him being happy with his family. One day picking up,
I took a cultist arm.
picking
Yeah,
up a leaflet
Exactly what was
saying,
called it.
yeah, and one day he finds a leaflet talking about this great new social group. So he thinks, yeah, I'm gonna join this this social group. I could do with more out of work friends. And then from there you get a montage of him literally drinking space Kool-Aid. His children.
It's a montage!
A new child is born. Its head slightly ridged. He calls that one Bobina. And
It's his
then
favorite.
and then flash forward to the day of the uprising. You see him thinking, "Oh no, not another boring day at work." But then he hears the call of his master saying, "Maim, kill, destroy all of the non-believers of the space cult." And at that point, his friend Jim from next door comes in the door, throws a rifle at it, towards Factorum worker Bob, and together they go off gallivanting and on a little murder spree. And then they're both shot and killed.
I little didn't know that he would turn out to be space snacks for space wolves.
Space.
Well, if his memory went beyond death, then I'm sure that's what you now think. But it doesn't. But what you do know is that he and his family lived over near the Promethean Bridge, one of the main, or pretty much the only route where the city's Prometheum extraction can be
I don't suppose you
transported
saw
towards
where the meet and
spaceport.
greet was by any chance.
Yeah,
where was the?
the meet and greet that he joined was just at his local working man's club.
Which was Blind Saint.
No,
No, near the Promethean Bridge.
yeah, it was lying around there.
The club.
Yeah, just a club.
No.
It's
It was a generic club. It was
yeah,
like
it's
a
just
bar.
generic Factorum worker club number 272. One of many in the
What's
city.
the name? The Club.
What do you see, Brother Furry?
You see all of the happy memories and then the agonizing death that he felt.
I see a dirty heretic.
Okay, well, we're gonna have to get you another arm, or do you have an idea where we should be going?
I would like a leg now. More
I
meat.
go walk over to go find, like, a different cultist.
He eats that leg, and that's Bob's friend Jim. It's pretty much the same story. This time he goes a bit further back. They were best friends in school. You know, they hung up together a lot. They built a tree house.
The
Jim
tree
always
here.
secretly loved Bob, but he couldn't say anything because of
Pretty much, yeah.
the stigma on this planet.
Pretty much. A very sad story.
Said.
These are
Is it,
dirty, sad, pathetic heretics. We need to cleanse them.
any other heretics lying around?
No, it's mostly just bits of Jim and Bob.
Maybe we should go make new dead heretic corpses first, and then
Well,
feed them
let's
to
just
the
head
wolf.
towards this blind saint because I'm sure the Inquisitor would have maybe touched base with someone in the PDF potentially.
Makes sense.
Maybe.
We need to get more of a heretic buffet going on.
Yeah, I'll
Jesus.
keep an eye out for any more heretics for him to eat while we're like trotting on the way there.
Okay, so the closer you get to towards the front line of the rag markets, you start coming across various small groups of PDF troopers. They appear to have set up somewhat of a front line against the dug-in cultists on the other side of this canal.
Okay. Do you know? Are there like barges that go along the canal? No, I suppose that would take too
Most
long.
of the canals at this point are full of. They're not serviceable canals. They're full of rubble, destroyed barges, piles of dumped corpses that are now rotting. That you are thankfully filtering the smell of them out with your helmets. Apart from Wolf Boy, he loves that smell, I guess, because he hasn't got a helmet.
This is like salivating at this point.
Well, I'd
Smells
like
like
to
barbecue.
stop at is there a local commander of these PDF guys that are starting to like try to barricade this half of the canal?
From what you can gather, not really. Most of their officers and commanders have been killed, or are needed elsewhere. The highest ranking person you can really find is a corporal, and all he really knows is his orders are to hold the canal.
Well, all I want to ask him is there a area of the canal that's maybe less full of cultists than any other area? Like silent spots.
Every few 100 meters from what he knows is the cultists have formed a strong point pretty much along the entirety of the canal system. He's not really left his position in days. He's not slept. His men are tired, close to breaking. He doesn't know, man. He just wants to go home.
Well, brother captain, it doesn't look like there's any easy way to do this, so we might as well just smash through wherever we feel like.
Well, let's go smashing.
Smash!
Smash.
You could certainly try to sneak across a canal. It's
Fuck
night
that
time.
noise.
Wow,
Fuck
that
that
sounds
noise.
incredibly boring.
I'll just walk
Okay.
across the bottom. Let's see how many fucks I give. What's wrong?
So what? You're just straight up banzai charging across a canal.
Yeah, I mean, we
Banzai!
could literally just walk, on the bottom with pressurized fucking powered armored suits.
I just fucking jump it.
In a vacuum,
I just jump it and make a bridgehead.
Yeah, like those Carcadons or Carcadrons or whatever those marines are called. They fucking just do the same shit. We just walk on the bottom of the canal out the other side and then kill everything that's not Imperial. What's the problem?
Okay, so you are all on this side of the canal. What? How are you going to go about this?
I think we
What do you mean?
just pick a point and then walk across the canal and be like, stop.
Yeah, I mean, does it matter?
So in your walking, are you going to attempt to be quiet about it, or are you just going to walk across bolters firing?
We'll just how deep is the canal?
As far as you're aware,
Can we see the
like
bottom?
no, it's nighttime. The canal's full of mostly rubble at this point, and stagnant water, and corpses.
Yeah, we just fucking slide down into the bottom, walk over to the other side, and then kill everything on the other side.
Okie dokie.
How wide
Or
is
we could
the-
just find a bridge, guys.
Most likely defended.
Fuck it,
Well,
it's
everywhere is
Space
defended,
Witch.
that's
We
what
can
we've
go
just
in.
been told.
You guys can go anywhere. Also, how wide is this?
It's like about it's a big canal. This is one of the main canals in the city. It's about let's say 60 meters wide. That's a number.
Oh,
Okay.
fuck that. Let's go. We're force of nature. We just go through the fucking thing.
Okay, let's see.
I
if-
mean, even if
Yeah,
there's a sheer
you know,
wall on
we-
the other side, we can literally
we
just punch
are-
holes into the hole to climb up. I mean, it's not like,
I
it's
jump
a
it.
canal.
oh,
go.
okay. I was about to say that none of the cultists see you, but they then see a shooting star that is Brother Leticus come screaming across the gap.
Leave some for us, Brother Leticus! I jump off the side.
I follow straight afterwards. Go the Imperial book. Codex
The
book.
Codex Astartes condones this action.
So
Whoa!
all of you get to move, like what, 5 meters?
15 if we just charge every round.
Yeah, you should probably be doing that because you're
Well,
all
you
going to
can
need
also
to.
run.
Just run is 30. So
Yeah, so it's going
like,
to take you
yeah.
2 rounds to get there. So everyone's going to need to roll initiative.
Well, I'm just
Letty
running
is.
under the water. Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Stomp, stomp, stomp. I mean, that's how the Carcadons assault things, so why can't we?
Oh, glorious 14 for me.
Uh, 14! Natural 10.
6.
Glorious! I can't see shit, but I'm really fast.
Letty, what did you get?
11.
We're
Fine.
coming, brother! We should have just all picked assault marines, just jumping around the city, murdering things.
That would have been glorious,
10.
actually.
Trash, what did you get?
A 6.
Oh, okay. And the now very much aware cultist. Oh wow, okay. So Letty, you get a surprise round as you come screaming down into a trench on top of.
I believe the appropriate response is, surprise, you know fuckers.
You're about to shit on them from a great height as you come crashing down on yet another heavy stubber nest.
Amazing.
You want to roll your punch?
Oh yeah, punch.
Punch
Ladies
and
like, oh,
power!
Well, that's 87.
Okay, you come screaming down and miss completely. You
literally land like right next to them. They're staring at you, you're staring at them.
You're doing that 3-point landing with a power fist, you know, like in superhero movies.
Yep.
they look up from where they were occasionally taking pot shots over at the PDF. Oh hi, Space Marine.
Make an intimidation check.
Oh no, all the cultists have a Hunt's accent.
Oh,
Oh,
no.
God.
It's terrifying.
Oh
Make an
hi.
intimidation check, lady.
Oh hi, I'm Fruit Lord.
Hiya, how are you? I do very well. We'll kill you now and steal your jeans.
I'm here to infiltrate your planet.
Yeah, I roll for intimidation because of my 3-point landing.
Okay.
Do it. Be the most intimidating guy ever. You're skilled at intimidate.
I'm guessing this. What would I even go for intimidation? Strength?
Let's just go for opposed.
Isn't it fellowship?
Yeah.
If it's fellowship, I
No,
succeed.
intimidation is strength, and they've got to oppose with willpower.
Okay.
Oh.
So you rolled what, a 35 or
35.
33? Oh, they rolled a 35. All right, they're terrified. They this small stubber team are they're booking it, screaming.
Wait, are there still PDF on the other side?
Yeah.
Excellent.
Okay, and then let's go from the top. So, Brother Jafaricus.
Well, I'm just booking it towards the other side of the canal. I've literally just splashed in and I'm running across the bottom.
I'm going to assume that all of you are just doing that, yeah, for these next turns.
For 2 rounds, yeah.
So
Fuck
yeah,
this wall.
you all
Hey, this round will be enough to get us to the top.
you all make it halfway across the river. You're all now completely submerged, occasionally walking into floating limbs and just bumping off your
Oh, I
helmet.
thought this was the canal. Oops.
No, this. Oh, let's
My bad.
try and make it more obvious for you. That was meant to be blue, but that's not blue. That's water.
That's fine.
The water's black because it's nighttime. You
Where's
see.
the bridge?
There are no bridges here.
Fantastic.
There are some remains of bridges.
I love it. That means they can't retreat.
Well, they can, because the rag
Yeah, they've still
markets.
got half the city behind.
Yeah, the rag markets
Oh,
are
we're
off that
going
way.
in that direction, so it's fine.
They can
Just means they
retreat
can't
from
get
you.
past us.
Yeah, they can't get past you towards the PDF. Alright, it's the cultist's turn, seeing Leticus just land in the middle of them all and not really do anything but scare some people. They're all going to turn and fire.
Dodge, brother Leticus, dodge or parry.
Oh, okay, that's 2 hits from that mob. 2 hits from that mob. Okay, so they are going to do a whopping 10 points of damage with that shot, so nothing. 10 with that one, 14 with that one, and 6 with that one. So yeah, they don't really do anything to you. They're firing.
Armor just soaks it up.
Panic. You've got stub gun bullets ricocheting off of you. And then 2 more heavy stubber teams are going to also fire at you. Because fuck you. And they both stitch rounds all around you. They weren't expecting to have to shoot towards their own lines. They miss horribly. And then it is, let's assume everybody else is now running. You've made it pretty much up to the wall of the canal. And Letty, go.
So there's more heavy stubber teams. I want to charge the closest one.
So yeah, it looks like the trenches are pretty much full of people, and there's a heavy stubber team at this strong point. There was one at that strong point that she crushed, and one at that strong point.
I just like go wee over there.
Okay, you go flying up, and then come crashing down again. Roll your attack.
Wow.
Once
Okay,
again,
fake one.
you just... Oh, okay.
No, I'm gonna hit this shit.
He says.
Wow. Okay. I am rolling like ass.
Yeah, you kind of... There were some telephone poles in the way. You kind of weren't expecting them. You got a bit tangled up. And you kind of almost hung yourself, but your weight has now pulled the phone lines down. You are back on the ground, not having done anything to this stubber team that you were in the middle of. Brother
But
Jafaricus.
they can't fight the stubber now because I'm too close.
They can try.
Yeah,
Jafaricus has died.
Farkas, no.
So
he climbs the wall.
Yeah, he climbs the wall.
Honestly, yeah.
Oh, okay. What are you doing? It's your turn.
I'm climbing the wall.
He climbs the wall.
And then hoses down heretics.
Alright, yeah, you've
Can
got...
I climb and shoot at something?
Yeah, you can attempt to shoot. There is a mob to your left, a mob to your right, and what looks to be another heavy stubber team off to your left as well.
Are you guys still there? Because my internet's giving me grief.
Yes.
Yes.
I look at the heavy bolts and I go, "You call that a gun? This is a gun!" And then I shoot them. Someone just roll for me, please.
Ooh.
Yeah, right. Wow. What's your ballistic skill?
48 plus the 20. And I don't know if I get any bonuses because it's not really
No,
a horde. So probably 68.
Yeah, that's a lot.
6
That's like
degrees. Yeah, that's 6 degrees of success.
Yay! Someone can just roll damage while I try to get this restarted.
I got this. It's supposed to be it's tearing damage, so it's 3d10. Pick the top 2.
Yep.
all right. Someone else roll that shit then.
All right, so I will. All right, first hit is a let's see here. That is a 12-22. Second one is a 25. Third hit is a 26. Fourth hit is a 26. Fifth hit is a 23. And the 6th hit is a
2 righteous
double.
throws. Right, that's 2 more attacks then.
Yeah, I'm good at the shooting.
So here's the first attack. Is a 19. Second attack is a 19.
Okay, so after climbing a wall and just firing blindly off to... which direction did you fire, left or right?
I shot at the heavy stubber, but if there's 2, I'll go for the left one.
Oh, okay, the heavy stubber team is fucking gone.
Yep. What heavy stubber team?
Yeah.
Exactly.
Brother Griffithus.
Climb the wall and shoot some stupid heretics in their stupid faces.
Okay, you've got a mob off to your left and a mob off to your right.
Please, what kind of bonuses can I rack up?
So you are firing semi-auto bursts.
Pistol.
Semi-auto burst is
Yeah.
a plus 10. This mob
Yay.
is... So that's plus 20 for
Okay.
firing at this mob.
Okay, so that gives me 2 degrees success.
Right.
Glorious.
So you both your bolts hit. Give me that damage.
Oh wait, bolt was
Yeah,
10
2
for
of
the
them.
Deathwatch. Keep forgetting. Okay, so it's a 1 and a 5, so 6 plus, what is bolt pistol? 6 plus 5, so it's 11, and second hit. 9 plus 5, 14. 25 damage in total.
Okie doke. That mob is... Yeah, you've shot some of them. There's still a lot of them there. They've now seen you and they're angry.
Can I make an intimidation check?
You can try.
Can I be like, you know, fuck you guys, run away screaming like little baby men?
Yeah, go ahead. Make your intimidate shit. Alright, they're gonna oppose.
Failure.
They rolled a 3. They laugh at you.
They're not intimidated. They're like,
Wait, what?
what are you, shaking baby fists at us?
Chain
Uh,
Fist and Power Fist double the
Okay.
wielder's strength bonus when adding to melee damage. So wait, do you add melee damage to strength? Or strength to the
You
melee
add
damage?
your strength to your melee damage normally.
Ah.
Oh, I thought you didn't do that with the path. Okay. Well, now we
Probably
know.
just for Dark Heresy.
Alright, so yeah, they laugh at you, buoyed up by what you can now see as another hulking man with a chainsword as well, directing them to fire upon the person that just shouted at them. So,
I'm going to disembowel him with an Arthur next round.
so first mob is going to fire at Griffithus,
No!
and they get 2 hits. And these hits are going to do a whopping not enough damage to hurt you, as all of their shots just ping off of your armor. The second mob off to the left is going to shoot at Japharicus, having just murdered a lot of their friends. And all 3 hits. All 3 shots hit. And they are going to hit... Oh, wow. That one hits... that one does 17 damage.
Roll dodge!
You can dodge if you want.
Yeah, why not?
Dodge if you want to.
I don't
boy.
dodge.
Alright, you dodged that first one.
Use dodging. No, I don't.
Oh,
I'm dodging.
no.
then yeah, you take a whole 1 point of damage, I believe.
I need healing.
Okay.
They're also going to hit you with. Oh, that's a okay. That's a righteous fury. That's 19 damage. Ooh, 21 damage.
My word. So that's 5 plus 3 is 8 plus 1, so it's 9 points of damage.
Yep.
Cool.
Wouldn't it be 5 points of damage? 16 armor minus
Yep,
21?
That's what I said, didn't I? I said
No, you said-
5.
no, you
plus
said
the
9.
3 is 8, plus the 1 is
Oh,
9.
9 in total, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the cultists have fired. This heavy stubber team over near you, Letty, are gonna they're gonna attempt to get into hand-to-hand combat with you. Because that's a great idea.
Okay.
Seeing as that they can't. Oh wow, they hit you. They do a hole. 7 damage to you.
Amazing.
As one of them runs up with a wrench and clonks it against you.
Amazing.
And now it is your turn to reply to this wrench attack.
So, quick question. So, with the character sheets, the box inside box number means your total bonus, right?
I believe so, yeah.
So, with the Power Fist, I actually have my damage is 2d10 plus 20.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, this is fine.
Yep.
So, this guy who just attacked me, I just kind of like I just punt him in the air, basically.
Yeah. There's like it's like 3 men to run a stubber. So there's 3 of them around you. One of them's clonked you with a wrench.
Hey, can I pick up the stubber and just like club all of them?
I mean, yeah, it probably won't do as much as a power fist.
Yeah, I'll just punch
Pick up
one
a
of them.
cultist and use it to use the cultist.
Yeah,
to
if
beat
you
the
ever
other
been so mad
cultist.
you've had to beat a motherfucker with another motherfucker.
True, I guess I gotta do it.
Alright, then.
I pick up a motherfucker, beat him another.
Right, roll a
motherfucker.
strength check to grapple him. Let's see if this cultist can
A
beat
natural
you.
strength from the power armor.
Yeah, I don't know how much that is.
It's that's also
That's
the
like
thing
6
in your
degrees it says.
strength. Yeah, he you pick him up.
8
So you
degrees it
crush
says.
bones as you pick him up. You are now holding a cultist.
I wish to use them as a weapon.
Right, roll roll an attack. Is this going to be an all-out attack? Oh my god.
Wow.
Yeah, you swing
I
in.
cannot attack.
You swing in
Wait for
so hard that his leg
I-
his leg comes out the socket, and you send his torso off into the distance. You now have a
Wow.
cultist leg.
I just stopped the cultist leg.
I would
Okay.
have eaten it to intimidate them.
I'm not taking
big
off
old
my
bite
helmet
out of it.
armor.
You just shove it into the mouth grill on the helmet to intimidate them.
Brother Wolf Boy,
Do something.
Yeah,
you are at the bottom of a wall. There's gunfire happening at the top of the wall.
How?
Brother Furry, get your furry ass up here!
Woof woof! I go running.
Alright, that's half action to climb up that wall. With your wolf hands. And wolf feet.
And Wolf Bolter and his wolf armor, wearing the wolf pelt of the Wolf Lord.
Oh.
So you've climbed wall. What do? There is a shot up group of cultists off to your right. There is Brother Leticus has, as you climb up, a torso comes flying past you off into the distance, back to his home planet.
Do I have action to shoot, or
Yeah, you got half action left to shoot.
I'll just shoot at the enemies?
Okay, roll that shit. What kind of shot is this?
Can I do a full auto with
I think that's a full action.
how about
I think. Let
two
me check.
round burst?
Yeah, let's assume you can do that until I can find otherwise.
38. So yeah, that's a hit, I think.
Okay, so that's 2 degrees of success, yeah?
I think so.
Right, roll your 2 hits.
It's 2 times 10
Yep.
for. Also 10. 60.
So you rolled a 10 with that first one, yeah?
Yep.
Then you get to roll 1 more dice.
One more attack.
Yeah, 1 more attack, so 2 more dice.
11.
I think. Right, and
16 and 11.
yeah, and 1 more attack, so roll 2 more dice.
And 13.
Okay. So
Plus, both are plus 3 red. No, 5. Yeah, so that's a
Okay.
lot of damage.
Yep. Okay. So you clamber up the wall. Bleeding body comes sailing past you gracefully, and then you open up with your bolter, catching a number of cultists with the high explosive rounds. Quite a few of them drop, or what's left of them drop, and then it is Derpomedes. There is a wall in front of you.
I scale the wall.
He climbs the wall.
Who are the poor fools in front of me?
There's no one in front of you. There's mobs to either side of you, though.
Okay, so there was what? Those are still inactive stubber?
No, they're all. Well, actually,
I
there
got
is
rid of
still
that stuff.
there is still a stubber team, but Brother Leticus is engaged in fierce hand-to-hand combat, or hand-to-wrench combat.
So do we have a mob of cultists around
Yeah,
then?
there's one off here, and one off here. This
Guys,
this one is the one that's mostly been getting shot at so far.
Okay, I will shoot at the ones on the left. Key number left.
Okay, roll your shit. And you get a +20 for shooting at this horde.
Okay, so I have a 48, that's 68, that's 39, so that's 3 degrees of success.
Yep, and +20 because you fire full auto.
Oh, that's 5 degrees of success.
Because that's all you can do with a heavy bolter. So roll all your hits.
Okay, that's 28. Oh, that's 2 extra hits. So hit number 2 resulted in 2 hits, so
Okay,
we roll.
keep rolling. Many dice. Roll quick.
Okay.
Oh my god, there's 3 extra attacks on. Okay.
3. Okay, so that's 24 and 19 and 23. All right, hit number 3. That is 23. Hit number 4 is 22, and hit number 5 is 22.
Okay, and then 3 extra attacks for all your Righteous Furies.
I did.
Oh, okay. Alright, that's all done. Okay, you fuck up that group. They're fucked. You mow down, you jump in a trench next to them, and you just fire along the trench, killing untold scores of bad men.
Are we the baddies?
You are.
No.
There are wolves and skulls all over your shit. Mostly wolves, though.
You're not the baddie.
And then that brings us back to Jafaricus.
So, are there? How big? Which is the bigger group? Would you say left over?
After that onslaught, the group on the right is the biggest one.
Well, then I'm just gonna open. I'm gonna aim and then open up. What kind of bonus will I get from there? Do I get a group size bonus?
Yeah, +20 for the group size, +20 for full auto. I don't think you can aim because it's a full action.
Oh, okay. So hold on. I'm just doing my maths. It's 5 degrees of success.
Okay, roll all them hits.
Wow. First is 14. No, sorry, 15. 15. 15. No, 15, 25. 22. Oh, Righteous Fury. So 22 plus 27. Plus 24, 23. Another Righteous Fury plus 26. think I've got 2 more rolls still. 25. And lastly... Oh, another Righteous Fury. So that's 23. Last roll. Oh, another Righteous Fury. 26. And 27.
Okay, you mow down that group pretty much almost entirely. Okay, and they have broken. They are
Some more!
They are scrambling. They are running in every direction. Some are just leaping straight into the canal. Most of them are running back towards the rest of the rack markets. And Bravo Griffithus.
I'm going to conserve ammo. I mean, they're breaking and running, right? There's nobody still fighting us.
Well, left on the right is still what appears to be one of the larger men that was attempting to hold them together. He is looking very angry
Can I charge
at you.
him?
You can. He has a chainsword, and there is also still
Fuck
a mob
him.
over on the left. He is about here.
Fuck him. I'm gonna charge him.
Charging the wrong way.
Oh,
You charged into the canal!
Not again! Damn you, camera angles! Damn you! Okay, whatever. I just charge at his face and try and shank it repeatedly.
Okay, roll your
What's the
charge attack.
Charge bonus is
Plus 20. Oh no!
game. Fuck
You,
it.
Base point. There you go.
There we go. Okay, that's like 5 degrees of success.
Yep.
Okay.
Roll your damage. Plus your strength bonus.
Strength bonai.
Yeah. Whatever.
Oh wait,
damage
it's
is
an
in
ending,
your-
isn't it? So I could roll 3d6. I'm gonna roll. Ah, fuck. That was an 8, the other one. I wanted to reroll this one. So 8 plus 6 is 14 plus. Fuck, chainsword, where you at? Plus 3, so 17. Penetration 4.
Yeah, you fucking eviscerate him.
About damn time! Okay.
Yeah, there's just bits of him all over your armor.
Mob still there?
He's wearing his his armor.
The mob over on the left are gonna take some more shots at the only real targets they can see, which are Derpomedes.
Deformities, no!
God, I take.
And they get 2
Sure.
hits. So they do a whopping 14 damage, so nothing. And 17 damage.
1 point of damage.
I might have to actually go heal Deformities at some point.
Maybe. So yeah, most rounds just pinging off you. One gets lucky, hits you in a weak spot under your arm. It stings a bit.
I look over at them. It's like, you are dead. Your family's dead. Everybody you know is dead.
They respond by just shouting, "Ree!"
To be fair, they are just typical cultists.
That was the point! Nah!
They're just like, nay, and your emperor smells of elderberries.
And then the heavy weapons team, they're also going to attempt to shank Leticus again, and they hit again. Leticus, you take... Oh, that's Righteous Fury. Oh, you take 16 damage.
Which
To nothing.
So nothing.
Equal to my
As, they just swing that wrench really hard. It clangs your helmet a bit. But
They've scuffed the
it
paint.
is
It's like
then
standing in the
Okay.
rain into the hailstorm.
a
inside
hailstorm
power
of
armor.
wrenches. As they just surround you and start battering you with wrenches, attempting to...
You've heard of Elf on the Shelf.
Open
but
you
have
up
you
like
heard
a
of Wrench in
can.
the Trench?
and then it is your turn again to respond
Amazing.
to this wrenching.
wrenching. I try and like attack.
You were still
something or
holding a
everyone.
leg. Oh no, you dropped the
Well,
leg, didn't you?
Oh yeah, I dropped the leg. Yay! I actually hit something. What do I hit? What are my options?
Well, and there's 3 of them. They're all stood next to each other. You could just fucking swipe at them.
I swipe at them.
Alright, you hit them most successfully. Roll your damages.
Okay.
Just roll one load of damage for them as a unit.
Yep. So that is
Oh no, there's only 2 of them because you sent the other one into orbit.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's 27.
Yeah, your swipe sends the other 2 following after their friend.
Ah!
Again, further down the line, it's a couple of bodies just come flying past in a nice graceful arc. You're unsure as where they landed, but it's a distance away. And then woofy woof. There is now a ever dwindling mob off to your left.
They be dead.
Woofy woof. Wolf boy.
The furry died.
Wolf boy, the wonder dog has.
Alright.
You
Wolf
see,
boy.
if you want a wolf or wolf's wolf, then you have to wolf the wolf so that your
Wolf
wolf doesn't
boy
get
spots
wolfed.
an opening in the clouds and see it's a full moon, so it just starts howling. Oh no, his thing's moving. I need
He's
back.
too busy trying to lick his testicles. But
Yeah,
they get
but-
It's your
confused
turn,
with
go.
the Wolf initiation.
The horde off to your left. They're all that's left.
I shoot them.
Shoot them then.
Kill!
How are you shooting?
Shoot them dead.
Not helpful.
That's the best way to shoot someone. Yes.
I shoot them at a 2-round burst.
Kill them until they're dead.
Okay, so that's a +10 bonus. And another +10 bonus for this now dwindling horde. So that's how many degrees succetto?
I got 45, I think.
Right, so 1 degree of success, I think.
Yeah.
If you're on 49. Alright, roll damage for your hit.
Wow. A whole 10 damage.
Okay, you fire a 2-round burst. One of the shells hits a bad.
Wow. 2 fucking both bullets do 10 damage.
You only got 1 hit.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, and the other one just goes sailing past, maybe catching one of the sailing bodies that's flying past, and explodes it all over his friends.
Roll for intimidation.
They don't care, they love that blood. Derpomedes.
I shoot at whoever's alive.
Okay, you shoot at the... you shoot at Wolfie, the closest person to... Actually, no. Jafaricus is the closest one to you, so you fire at him.
No, I would shoot at whomever is left. I think there's only a handful of people left.
Okay. Fire your shit. Plus 30 for full auto and horde bonus.
So plus 30 altogether, right?
Yeah.
That is a miss.
Okay, you just fire wildly. Rage takes you because you are a horrible blood angel. One of them looked kind of like Sanguinius.
Kill!
Pretty golden hair, and you just couldn't bring yourself to shoot him. And you flub your shot, and Jafaricus is up.
I just look at him and shake my head.
Is that your whole turn?
And fire at them.
Hey, brother.
And also miss.
You shake your head, and you forget to stop shaking your head as you hold the trigger.
Yeah, the bullets just like zigzag.
Yeah, you make a
like,
pretty pattern out of the traces, but that's about it. The cultists, they stop for a second and they clap. They
They're
clap at the pretty
confused.
display. Apothecary Griffman.
It
seems
seems the
that-
closest person.
The closest person to you at the minute is Leticus. And then
And
you
who's the
are...
closest renegade?
Oh, they're all the way over on this far left side. Quite a distance away from you.
Fuck, I guess I'll have to shoot them then.
Okay.
Damn it! Everything sucks! I want to stab somebody with my team. That's fucking awful, I miss.
With a... You fire your semi-auto burst, yeah?
Yeah, it's plus 10.
Yeah, so plus 20 altogether.
Oh, so I hit.
Yay! So you
No,
get...
I don't.
No.
I failed by 3.
Oh!
Oh.
Yeah, you feel compelled to join in with the
Fucking
firework display that the other two have just started. And
We're
they-
literally just all firing into the air, shouting, "Yeah, attacks!"
I'm just gonna run in their direction.
Okay, and then it's the remaining mob's turn. They're gonna attempt to fire at the sparklers that are putting on such a pretty show. One also joins in with the fireworks display. The other half of them manage to get some actual decent shots on Derpomedes, because he is the closest. Derpomedes, you get a hit for 14.
Bing!
And 13. Okay, and then it's back to Leticus. You are at the furthest end, away from everyone else. It's a bit quiet.
Everybody
now.
else is like dead over. Like
Yeah, the other mob is still is all the way over here.
Okay, yeah. So I just basically run using my jump pack to run like 70 meters like, over this way. I'm not sure how far I can.
Yeah, you can make it back to the middle of the squad.
I'm just like, I'm back.
Nobody replies. They're too busy shooting into the sky. Wolf Boy.
Oof, oof. Yes,
It's your turn.
I shoot the enemy in the face.
How are you shooting them?
Fuck it.
Angrily.
Angrily. Yeah.
Again, not helpful.
Take two single shots action, so I can shoot twice, right?
You can only shoot once per round.
Yeah, I think you can only shoot once per round unless you have like a special talent that lets you not do that.
Yeah, I think you can only shoot once per round unless you're like wielding two different weapons, but that's like a whole different beast.
Oh, sadness. Well, I'm gonna shoot them.
Again, how are you shooting them? What kind of shot are you using here?
A
I'm gonna
standard?
use that 2-round bolt.
Another 2-round burst.
burst.
Okay, plus 20 then.
Wow.
And you whiff it, I'm assuming.
Pew pew pew.
Fuck it. Yep, I suck.
Yeah, this is somewhere you can feel a single tear roll down the Emperor's cheek. So you're all so very bad at this shooting thing. Derpomedes is back. He's stopped firing at the sky.
The stars have felt my wrath. Time for the cultists to feel it now.
Sure. Hey, I was serious chat with a chapter about ammo expenditure.
Fucking hell.
I might, yeah. No, the stars still need to feel my wrath.
Again, you just continue firing into the sky.
Once again, I just look at him shaking my head.
Maybe this will spook them.
And again, you continue shaking your head.
Hold on. Is it only plus 30? Oh,
Plus
yeah,
30.
I missed by a single percentile.
Yep.
You're both just, oh my
We're
god.
literally both just turned into hillbillies. We're like, yeah!
When your Deathwatch watch commander gets wind of this, you are gonna be fucked for all this wasted ammo. So much penance.
What are you talking
So
about?
much
They're
better.
just gonna think it's so cool.
So much penance.
Of course. Hold on. Roll for cool.
Someone's gonna watch the helmet catch. It's just like, fucking what?
All right. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Thank you. You see?
Derpomedes, however, just looks fucking retarded.
Yeah, you can't pull it off, man.
All they hear me
You gotta
screaming
get-
is, "Diggers
You've
us
gotta get the
all!"
stance, you've got to get it looking good, you know. I can pull this off.
Digger knobs.
Oh yeah, apothecary man.
I'm going to. Can I run?
You can make a charge attack now if you wish.
Charge! Just stay in the air, I guess.
What, you're not gonna charge into them? You're just gonna stop halfway?
No, I'm charging.
All right, make your
I don't know where they are. Are they here?
Yeah, they're represented by that line.
Okay, works for me. Fuck
They're
this,
all
guys.
very thin.
I'm dual wielding at this point. I've got fucking chainsword in one hand and my combat knife in the other.
Fuck it, make 2 attacks then.
Fuck these heretics! Right in the face. 59 for the first one.
What's your bajiggly skill?
43 normally, so charge is what, plus 30?
Plus 20.
20. The first one hits. Second one fails.
Alright, roll your
I hate
first
you, dice.
damages.
Hold on, I need to get rid of this dice. Fuck this dice. Dice. Why can't I make copies of my dice? What's going on?
Because you're not
Fucking
you're not
filthy
me.
heretic. Filthy heretics! Reroll because it's raining. It was 8 on that one. 7, so it's 15. Plus 3 from the change orders.
Okay,
18.
so you run in there and hack a whole bunch of them up.
Fucking heretics!
The rest of them, seeing an angry man with a spiky thing stuck to his arm, panic and start to
I
flee.
stab at least one of them with an Arthurium.
Yeah, one of them, you just hold out your hand, he runs face first into it. They're not really that aware of where they're going, they're terrified, they're running. So,
Rawr.
you have successfully created a small beachhead type thing here.
Yay!
Well
Yay!
done.
Amazing.
It was like, fuck you guys.
This
So,
is the
I'm
PDF
assuming
where like,
there was-
fuck,
I'm
how do we
assuming-
exploit this?
I'm assuming there was like a bridge or something that we were supposed to find, maybe.
No, all of the bridges over the every canal have been destroyed.
Good.
Yeah, why would we need a bridge? No ways.
Yeah, you
Oh,
managed
if it's a
perfectly well by.
beachhead, you know, how are people gonna beachhead to the beachhead if there's no bridge?
And
They aren't.
You're getting confused.
You look over, you can see some PDF troopers attempting to clamber across some of the mounds of rubble that have piled up. One falls in and has to be dragged out before he drowns, weighed down by his
You're getting
cardboard
confused.
armor.
We don't care about a beachhead. We are the beachhead.
Rawr. I
We just move.
stabbed Hippo. I stabbed the wounded to heal them.
You stab the wounded to heal them.
Yes,
Heal
what do
me,
I roll
brother.
for
What?
healing?
I don't know how healing works in this, so you heal him to full. Good job. Oh no, you've accidentally removed his gene seed!
Oh no! No, my gene
Not my
seeds!
gene
Still
seed.
needed those!
Okay, well I get like an extra D5 for whatever it's worth.
Yeah, I'm feeling
Yeah, you-
healthier already.
That roll was good. You healed them both to full. And then
I
yeah,
just thought I think you only took 1 point of damage.
I took 9 points of damage.
yeah, he got shot a little bit as well.
Oh. Okay.
My one pauldron is slightly chipped.
Shank. There, you should be better now.
Thanks. The stabs make everything better.
Glorious.
So well done. You have created or made it across into now full-on enemy territory. You've also created a hole, so any PDF units that you have to call upon, which is a whole 1, can come through that hole and assist at any point that you need them.
Oh yeah, we should find the blind priest place.
That was where you were heading, I believe.
Blind
That
peasant.
was going to be
Blind
the place we
saint.
were on our way to.
Close enough. Nailed it.
Do we want to keep going or call it there for this week?
I think it might
I
be
think
called here.
That's a good spot, to be honest.
Okay.
We killed all of them. They died. It was great.
Well, you mostly shot at nothing.
The
But at least
stars
I
had
look
kind
good
of-
doing it, unlike
And
some
nothing died because he shot at it.
And I was able to figure out how to turn off my power thing.
You finally figured out how to switch on the power glove.
Hmm.
Oh,
Oh.
that's what the big red button does.
There's a power button. I did not realize.
Well, he's not a tech priest. How's he supposed to?
Exactly.
It's like
Oh,
take-
I cannot
teach
be
me how to use
bothered.
this.
Marines
was
are
got
so
the
dumb,
fun.
though.
Sorry,
Marines are so stupid, though.
it's just
Yeah.
like wee.